sorry, current day EBS and statement and prior day EBS statement. Okay, first let us discuss about this one. Let me put here is the current day statement, prior day statement. So the major difference between, for with help of the current day statement, what we can do? So current day statements, current day statement, it's with help of the current day statement, we will create memo records. Then the memo records, remember the each memo record. First thing is that each memo record will be created with respective planning type. Then third one is a by creating the memo records does not have any impact, on finance. Remember, so the moment when we create the memo records, there will not have any finance impact, because the memo records are temporary records. The memo records are the memo records we can create only for planning purpose. Then once the planning time will over or will end, those memo records will be deactivated by the system or manually also possible. Manually, okay, by system itself it will deactivate, and if we want, then even we can do the deactivation. 1 second. So now this is what the functionality of the current day statement. Okay, with help of the current day statement, will create memo records only. Then each memo record will be created or associated respective planning type. Again, based on the configuration, the system will determine the planning type. By creating of the memo record, it does not have any impact on finance. Just remember. Okay, so the memo records can be created. The memo records, or we can create only for planning purpose. Once the planning time will end, those memo records will be deactivated by the system. Either it could be a manual deactivation or it could be a system deactivation. This is a very, very important one. So now coming to the, let us talk about the prior day statements. Okay, so is it clear? First of all, current day statement, what it does? Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, is it clear the current day statement?
Yes, sir. We once we'll see the practical, we will understand more. But we understood something
Yes.
as far
Okay.
as my concern.
Definitely. Practical. Okay. Because see, here my intention is that first conceptually we should clear, then we can go to the practical. Okay. Once the concept will be clear, then definitely we will go to the practical. Now, the next one is a prior day statement. With help of the prior day statement, we can create or we can post instead of post accounting documents. Then the transactions since the prior day since the prior day EBS file consists of since the prior day EBS file consists of cleared transactions information. Then the next one is that it will have impact on finance, because obviously once the accounting documents will get posted, even it will have impact on FI postings. Okay. So now now even um, these also the transactions also, remember the prior day transactions also consist of respective planning types. Okay, sorry, planning types. So the transaction, in case if it is a vendor's customers, okay, bank accounts, those transactions also will be associated with the particular bank, particular planning types. Okay, since those will be determined from the master data from the GL account or from the house bank account mapping. So now we just have discussed about the prior day and current day statements, EBS statement difference. So in the next session, what we are going to discuss about the presentment. What is the mean by the first presentment? What is mean by the second presentment? Once this will be completed, then I will jump into the configuration. Once the configuration will be completed, then we'll see the practically how the accounting documents will get created and how the memo records will get created and how the cash flow analyzer report will helps to organizations to forecasting of the cash incomings, I mean cash flow, cash inflows, cash outflows purpose. We'll see that one in the next session. Okay. Any queries about this one? Today, what we have discussed, any queries? If any queries, so please let me know what we have discussed. Okay.